I wanted to finish this because I put this up as a matter of record. I wish I could put up a timeline for it, but what good would it do? People, that's the reason I put it up on YouTube and Facebook. Um, I thought maybe there were attorneys out there. I thought people would see, really have told the truth every step of the way. But anyway, I'm just going to get this up, finish it. I had another video going up and about to tell this. And I have been here a long time in Roanoke, and I have nothing. I'm at, in all these times I've used the cab, and normally I paid for them. It's just recently that LOA started helping me pay for the rides to doctor and grocery and prescription, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think so. Okay, but so I have no fault with Yellow Cab or um, Early's. They were really Early's. Both of them have been nice to me over the years, so I have no fault with them whatsoever. But yesterday, uh, suddenly after I don't know well, let me just say this: I put up. Um, well, anyway, I was having trouble getting to Walmart and to my doctor. I went to see her yesterday about it was a bite, and it's where it was that it was hard to treat too, I guess. But anyway, I had an appointment to go to her, and it was simple to go right behind her to Walmart and get the prescription filled. Well, that became a dilemma. I couldn't do it for some reason, I was told. And by the time she got around to telling me, well, I'd have to pay 2 rides, I thought, well, that's okay. Um, charge me for 2 rides. And but by the time she said that, I was really, it upset me the way I was treated and talked to. And it involved me picking up a prescription. In fact, I had two with the one she was going to write, and I was pretty sure she would. So I was making the appointment to go there and then come back here to where I live. Well, by the time she got to that, I'd been so cast. Well, anyway, chastised. Excuse me if all this is, oh wow, ongoing. Anyway, even the doctor's office, and I want to again say they were nice. I have no complaints there. They asked me, well, why don't you just let her call it in up here at Walmart? Well, I couldn't get in telling her what had happened. There's no need, and it gets garbled and trying to tell the mess. So I didn't. I just told her to go ahead and call it in to where I had been getting my prescriptions filled. And there was two. There was already one there I hadn't picked up. It had just been filled, and the one she's calling in yesterday for the bite or bites. So anyway, what happened? I started to say the Yellow Cab has always been nice. I had no complaints over all the years. I think once or twice I might have called about something that at one time it was the driver, and Yellow Cab was right there, Johnny on the spot, with another driver, and so I have no complaints with them. And but yesterday, when I get rides, and I've been getting rides from LOA for a while, I don't know, but the year and a half, I suppose. Yeah, at least year and a half. Okay, they have really nice taxis with LOA rides that come after you. I mean, they're clean. They're almost akin, some of them, to a limo. Not really that, but really nice, super nice vehicles. The drivers there have always been nice. They're told not to help me. I know that though. I can hardly get in and out now. It's getting to be a problem even walking with what's happened to me. But yesterday, after all this and this many months, guess what shows up to take me to the doctor? I'm going to finish this. Well, this is an old cab, one of the older cabs, which I don't mind. But the driver was younger, and when I said something about him being younger, I'm 79. and I laughed to get me through it. He said no, he was almost he was 50 or something. He sure didn't look it, and he didn't act it. Uh, and I'm too easy to trust people, too willing to. I don't think, I guess that after all that's happened to me, that somebody would be out to get me. So I'm just going to tell you how it unfolded. He had the hamburger, and he said he thought he would eat it before he picked me up. I saw him pull up, so naturally I go out, and so anyway, I told him finished hamburger. I don't mind that at all. And anyway, I got to the doctor's office and talked to him. He's friendly enough. So then I usually don't get the same driver coming back, though, and I did this time from the doctor's office yesterday. And he had another lady in the back seat, which usually doesn't happen. I usually am not. I think over the time that I've been LOA paid, it's just been a couple times that they had somebody in there with me, and it was brief, sharing the ride with me. So there was another lady in the back seat, and she had just come back from dialysis. Now that's what has scared me. If anybody follows me on my YouTube or Facebook, is what's happened to me because of it's been deliberate. What's happened to me is political, about inhaling toxic fumes. Over time, if you're forced to inhale them, it tears down your body parts. It can, well, let me put it this way. I wonder what the going rate for a kidney is these days. And something happened about a month ago here, and it's in response to the crap. I don't know another word for it. If you walked in here, it looks clean and everything, but it's like the mess before where I'm bounced around, and it makes it look bad for me. It's the air conditioned heating is just part of it. It's got so much mildew and mold, and I've taken pictures of that. You can't take pictures of fumes. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I put all this up, but anyway, I thought, well, wow, this is different. I usually don't have someone riding with me, but that's okay. But she'd just come back from a kidney dialysis where she's having her kidney, I guess, cleaned and everything. So he took me, put me in the front seat, and I laugh because it's so ludicrous when you tell it. It's painful, and people hate you for telling the truth. Anyway, he said, well, I'll let you in the front seat. And he starts, I think he even left some of the couple pieces of the paper and garbage that he cleaned out of, I guess it's from him eating. You could almost laugh at him. Except what happened. I'm going to go ahead. He cleaned out part of the car sitting in front of Lewis Gale picking me up with the other lady in the back. So we all started talking. And I remember she asked me, did I like my doctor? And I said, she's very nice. And she is. So anyway, and the people in the office have been nice. And I've been there a long time, since 2009. Now, here's what happened. On the way back, he's taking her back, and she's an LOA customer. So they do help people in and out of the vehicles. But this is the same vehicle that's old and it's not been cleaned. I mean, I'm not going to say it's dirty, but it was cluttered. So he cleaned a little of it out and left a few of it on the pavement outside the door. I saw it. Not much, but some. So anyway, he's going to hate me. Everybody's going to hate me for telling the truth. That's all I've done. And it's the repercussions that follow. Okay, now then, we're talking and going, and we'll go back out and we go turn in to this drive that goes into some nice homes. And I believe it dead ends there where he put her out. She has a daughter, I think, living there. Daughter helped him get her mother out. She's the dialysis. Just had that done. So now then we're ready to go back, and it's on the road's just 2 lane and it's kind of close. Anyway, we're going back, and suddenly I thought it was a tree limb because we got storms going on here, strong wind and all this in Roanoke area, as in a lot of places. I thought it was a tree branch that hit the top of the cab. Well, he got up there and he said, "Oh, that's not a tree limb. That's a line down." Well, there's been a line of electricity down here. So what he did, and it happened so fast, it didn't sink in till it had happened. He said, "Oh, I'm just going to do this and get out and look because somebody could," I forgot what he said, "step on it." Uh, anyway, he pulled over, and we're right at a rise going over the hill. You'd have to go back there and look at it. This is the same small 2 lane road, and there's a lot of trees there. He pulled directly to where if somebody had come over the rise, another car would have smashed in and gotten me and killed me. I'm not kidding you, or caused me so much damage, and I don't need any more. It was when he got out of the car, I thought, what does he think he's doing? He walks over, and now that lane that we were on, um, he should have stayed if he was going to stop in the middle of the road, and no one would come over the hill and hit me, not being able to see me sitting in his cab. So I saw him pick up the wire, the thing, and it's electrical, and he looked at it, and then he just threw it over in the bushes. But during the time he's taken to look at it, it took 4 or 5 minutes at least that somebody could have come up, and it's a wonder they did. And I think back and I thought, my God, how close I came. What did this man really mean to do? I mean, did he know the line was up there or what? But anyway, he had better sense than that, what he did. Anyway, I thought real quick when it dawned on me that somebody can come over this hill and smack me good because they couldn't see me till way back. Who's expecting a yellow cab sitting in the lane that this person's on coming over the hill? Okay? So this was deliberate. You can't be that stupid. I started to try to get out, and remember, I can't get out so quick, and it's on the incline going up. So I'm trying to real quick think this out because who's going to come over the hill there at me, the rise? And finally, he gets back in. I guess that took about 5 minutes, maybe. Well, about 5 minutes. He gets back in, and he's I don't know. You would think if he's concerned, he would have called it in. Anyway, he got back in, and we left. I started thinking about it, and nobody's that stupid.